Welcome to a tropical update by the Cayman Hurricane Center for the morning of the 4th of July, 2017. First main topic on discussion is Atlantic Invest 94L, which is out in the eastern central Atlantic. Western Eastern Atlantic, or southwest of the Cape Verde Islands, a little over 700 miles southwest of the Cape Verde Islands, as you see here. It's located right here. General direction it's for movement is west to west northwest. And this is going to be a feature that the Eastern Caribbean will be needing to pay close attention to over the next 5 days. So here are the particulars for Invest 94. It was located at 9.1 north, 33.9 west. Winds are about 35 miles per hour, gusting to 40, pressure 1009 millibars, and as said, movement west to west northwest 5 miles per hour. This is the latest model guidance for 94L. The models have been doing a little bit of flip-flopping between the northeastern Caribbean and just offshore of the Caribbean. I'm not too sure about buying the idea of it missing the Caribbean at this time. There are some factors that play into that. Strong high pressure system out in the Atlantic. Out there, models, especially GFS, has a bit of a bias with over amplifying troughs across the east coast of the United States. And they also have some convective feedback issues and so on recently. So it's one to keep an eye on. And obviously, the models will flip and flop over the next couple of days till we get a good recon flight out there, and the recon flights will help to make the forecast a lot more accurate so as time goes on. So including the European model, which does take it through the region along here, Eastern Caribbean needs to pay attention anywhere from Barbados up to the Puerto Rico, so that'd be Barbados, St. Lucia, Martinique, Dominica, Guadeloupe, Antigua, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Martin, Anguilla, British Virgin Islands, U.S. Virgin Islands, as well as Puerto Rico. You guys should keep a very close eye on the situation. So this general forecast from the Cayman Hurricane Center, generally, as I said, west to west northwest direction. It ending up somewhere in this area over the next 5 or 6 days. And then we get into the fork in the road. Is it going to move west, or is it going to move more west, northwest to northwest out into the Bahamas and up the Atlantic, eastern seaboard? We'll have to wait and see where the storm is exactly when it does reach this general area, how strong it is, as well as how the troughing of the East Coast, how strong is that, and how strong our Atlantic high pressure system is. So as at this point, no watches or warnings, tropical storm or hurricane for any of the areas at present, but as stated, areas from Barbados all the way up to Puerto Rico should monitor the situation closely. Also, bringing up the wide view of the region here. Right here is our system 94L, We have a few tropical waves here, tropical wave moving through eastern Caribbean at present, another tropical wave moving through the central to western Caribbean, Jamaica, Cuba, eventually onto the Cayman Islands, and then eventually Central America, bringing some thunderstorms here and there, maybe a gusty wind or two. Nothing too hectic at this time. One thing I do want to point out is the very strong high pressure system out here, 1031 high pressure system, big high pressure ridging all the way across. There is a bit of troughing along here. If the troughing is further south, then it'll likely help to drag our system up. If it's further north, weaker, and the high is stronger, it'll push it further west. So that's something we'll be needing to keep an eye on in the future. Here's the wide shot of the main development region. This is our 94L, tropical wave here, tropical wave through here. So this is the general imagery here. And just to put things into a little bit of animation here, this is our Infest 94L. Said the location would be right about here. It would say right about here by now. Should continue on a west to west-northwest track. And as you can see on satellite imagery, convection is starting to blow up near the estimated center. Here's the visible shot as the sun just coming over on top of the system. And yeah, the system's doing very well. National Hurricane Center does have a high chance, 70% over 48 hours and 80% over the next 5 days. Very high chance. And they also state that if trends continue, then advisories could be issued for a tropical depression number 4 or tropical storm Dawn later today. I will be giving another update a little later today as well, updating on that situation as well. Just quickly before we start wrapping up, here is the vorticity chart in the low levels, 850 millibars. This is Infest 94. System was relatively broad, and now it's starting to come together, and things are looking pretty good. This is the vorticity associated with that tropical wave there, and the other tropical wave here. So is that, and also just running through with the staring flow to give you a visual idea of where things look at this time. Here is the staring flow for the intensity that is 94L at this time, and as you can see, big giant high pressure system, high pressure ridge extending into the eastern Gulf of Mexico. This system is not going to be going anywhere but west or west-northwest anytime soon. Obviously, we need to watch here, see how this, if this breaks down, and if it does, by how much, and it will help determine whether the system will go west through the Caribbean or west-northwest through the Greater Antilles, Bahamas, or northwest towards the eastern Bahamas and up the east coast. So it's something that we'll be having to keep a close eye on during the next couple of days. And again, as I said, I'll be back a little later on today with another update, see where our invest is at that point. So just quickly, before we end off, just to let you know any important dates coming up. We do have a seasonal forecast that is coming out later this month. We got the Cayman Hurricane Center's season forecast update coming out around the 15th of July. I came out with the update last month, and some more stuff came through, and so gonna need to update. CSU's seasonal forecast is coming out tomorrow, actually, and TSR seasonal forecast. Sorry, that's a little bit of a typo error there. But TSR, Tropical Storm Risk, a UK company, will be coming out with their updated forecast actually later today, 4th of July. So I will also make mention of what TSR comes out with on my later update later today. Right, so that's a quick update from me, Adam McDoom, at Cayman Hurricane Center, and I hope all of you have a very good day, and I'll be checking back with you later on.